As of Season 13, Newcastle is Apex Legends' newest character, and I currently have nearly 5,000 kills on him this season. The second split, I've taken a bit of a break from Apex, but split 1 I played a lot of Newcastle, and this is my guide to mastering him. Whether you are new to Newcastle or you've played him a lot this season, this video has something for everyone. If you want to skip to a certain tip, feel free to use the bookmarks on the timeline below. Firstly, let's discuss Newcastle's playstyle. Newcastle is a defense/support legend with a big hitbox. You are a very team-based character and you are there to assist the teams in many different ways. Whether it's by getting your teammates up, help aid pushes, or lock down positions, you are a team-based legend. However, while he may be a support/defense legend, he is one of the most aggressive support characters in the game, in my opinion. Gibby probably does a better job, but Newcastle is a much more refreshing take on an aggressive support legend. If you're like me and you came from maining pushy characters like Wraith, Bangalore or Horizon, and you're looking to play someone a little bit more defensive, whether it's just to experiment on different playstyles, or because you want to get kills up on another character, or you're looking to play him in ranked pubs to help your team, Newcastle is a great choice. With Newcastle though, you have to accept that solo queuing him, whether it's no-fills or playing with randoms, is going to be significantly harder than playing with other legends. This is something that I've personally found quite a lot throughout both splits, and I always find that I have a better time when I'm playing with a pre-made, or even if it's just one other person and I'm playing duos. If you can find a pre-made for ranked or even pubs, I know that is a little controversial to say, but trust me, you will have a better time, I promise. Now, let's get into the tips. Tip number 1, always pick up the best knockdown shield. If you are in a pre-made, make sure your teammates are giving you the best knockdown shield instead of giving it to themselves. It can make or break games, trust me. The better knockdown you have, the more health your res shield is going to have, and the better chance you have at getting your teammates up if you are being shot at. Tip number 2, utilize the moving res mechanic at all times. Try walking your teammates to a death box or better area of loot when reviving them. Even if you are not being shot at and or the fight is over, get them to a better place to heal so they can instantly pop a heal, or bring them to a death box so they can get an armor swap. This is such an important thing you should be doing as Newcastle, is carrying your teammates to death boxes and carrying them to better places to heal, because it gives them a better chance at being able to fully heal, get an armor swap, whatever it may be, and then resume the fight or get ready for third parties if they are to come. Tip number 3, use your tactical shield to push enemies. If you need to cross through an open field or peek an angle, use the shield and walk behind it. Yes, I know it's slow, but trust me, it wins you fights, as you can get to the enemy territory without taking much or any damage at all. Use the tactical shield to help get an understanding of what you're peeking before shooting. Trust me, it's very helpful. Tip number 4, use your tactical shield to heal. Be mindful that the enemy can shoot your tactical shield down, however, so if there's a bit of cover closer, use that as the better option. If you just got res, you can put the wall up instantly and give yourself immediate cover to pop cells, pop a bat, whatever it may be. Like I said, be mindful the enemy team can shoot it down, but from my current experience playing Newcastle, not many enemies tend to do that, so don't bank on it, but just keep that in mind. Tip number 5, if one of your teammates has taken it into their own hands to res a teammate instead of you, then use the tactical shield even if there is no one around, just to avoid that teammate getting redowned. It might sound like such a small thing, but trust me, it helps just in case. Tip number 6, learn to bubble fight. This might sound extremely strange because we're talking about Newcastle, but the way that you bubble fight and fight in Newcastle's tactical shield is basically the same, and you do not want to use your tactical shield and have the enemy team use it against you by being able to bubble fight better than you. So hop in the range with one of your friends and just start bubble fighting, because trust me, you need to be able to out bubble fight all your opponents, because it will dramatically help use your tac shield effectively. Tip number 7, use the tactical shield wisely. I find at times that I'm putting up my shield and often giving the enemy an advantage when I didn't need to put it down. Only use the shield to peek corners or heal and provide cover when you need it. Do not use it in situations where the enemy could use it against you. If you wall on a low enemy, you might have just given them enough cover to either get away or kill you. You do not want to be giving them the upper hand. All you need to do in those sorts of situations is wide swing and get the kill. Think of it this way, you wouldn't bubble up on a team that you just got low for no reason, as it could prevent you from getting the kills easy and give them cover, so don't do it with Newcastle. A lot of the times, using the shield as a bubble in some ways has really helped me increase the effectiveness of using my shield. Tip number 8, use the ultimate to get away. Now I know the ultimate is walls that you can use for cover, but trust me, it has so many more uses than you think. Newcastle's ultimate is what makes him one of my favourite legends in the game. It makes you one of the most aggressive defense legends in all of Apex. His ultimate provides cover. Yes, it also helps you get out of bad situations. Your ult distance is 30 meters on its own, but when boosting to a teammate, you can travel up to 70 meters. So if your teammate is decently far back, make sure to use them if you ever find yourself needing to disengage from a fight. You can go very far. But even if not, you can use your walls to get up to 30 meters away and provide cover to healing time and get back in the fight. Tip number 9. This tip isn't too dissimilar from tip 8, but use your ultimate to take height. I find myself a lot using my ultimate to take height to heal or to push enemy teams that are already on height. If an enemy team is being annoying and camping high ground, your ult can get you up there providing it's within 30 meters. Or if your teammate is already up there, if it's within 70 meters, you can instantly get up there. This is why it's great to partner up with Octanes, Pathfinders, Lobers, or Horizons, because they can get high and you can quickly follow. Your walls provide quick instant cover from the enemies, so they will not get many bullets into you before your wall's up and you can start shooting back at them. Your ult also pushes enemies quite far away, so using Newcastle's ult to take high ground positions from enemy teams to the mercy of your teammate, or you could just switch places and you become the annoying team on high. Tip number 10. This is my favourite and most unique tip on the list. Use your ultimate against people holding doors. If someone is camping a doorway and you know if you kick it down, it will most likely not end well for you, then use your Newcastle wall to break the door down. Place the ultimate on either side of the door and then activate, and it will not only smash the door open, it will push the enemy away from the door so you can get in some free shots. I can also guarantee that the enemy won't see it coming and you will catch them heavily off guard. Trust me, this tip is beautiful if you get it off in game. Tip number 11. Save teammates with your ult, but don't ruin their fight. Sometimes if you ult towards a teammate just to get there quicker, it can mess them up. Not only does the ult slow down your teammate, basically makes them freeze for a few seconds, it shakes their screen, and then a wall is placed in front of them. And if they live, they have to then climb over that wall, which makes the fight so much harder for them to finish. This means only use your ult to teleport to teammates if you need to save them. Don't do it to get into a fight quicker or to steal one of their kills, because your teammate's probably going to die. I've been on the receiving end, and I've also done this to my teammates so many times, and trust me, it never ends well. So if you can, only try and boost to a teammate if you need to. I primarily use my ultimate anyway just to take high, get out of situations, or fortify spot me and my team are holding. So I don't often use it to teleport and save my teammates anyway, because I often screw them up by doing so. Normally my teammate gets downed and then I get there and then I become the target and I die, so it's just not good for everyone. So use your ultimate to get to teammates wisely. Tip number 12. Speaking of fortifying, in ranked or even in the sweatfest of pubs, if you or your teammate are locking it down in a building and find yourself pinned in a spot, whether it may be a rock or a building, or you have no cover at all, use your ultimate to fortify your position. It can create great cover in the open, help maintain height positions early, and it can block off entrances and exits. Or it can just be used to give you cover in an open field. I know I've spoken a lot about using your ultimate to get out of situations and take high, but trust me, its original use of being able to fortify somewhere is still extremely handy, and I recommend learning the different uses for your walls. Tip number 13. Remember your walls have a lot of health and they stun enemies who touch it for the first 30 seconds. Often enemies won't shoot your Newcastle walls because they have 700 HP, but never count on that. This is Apex Legends at the end of the day, and some Spitfire Andys might just destroy one bit of your wall and ruin your whole bit of cover. The wall does stun enemies for the first 30 seconds that it's up, so if you're in a really tight spot when fighting an enemy team, slam your ult down mid-fight in close proximity to the enemy, and it can help not only push them away, but stop them pushing you because they'll be stunned for a good few seconds, allowing you to instantly kill them. It's a really helpful way to use my ultimate to help me easily 1v2 or 3. These are my Season 13 Newcastle tips. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I probably will make another Newcastle guide video in the future, the more that I keep playing him and get more strategies and more tips to give to you guys. So keep a lookout for future Newcastle videos like this one. please make sure to subscribe because I'm going to start making a lot more videos like this one to help you guys get better at Apex Legends. If you want to see my Newcastle gameplay, make sure to stick around on the YouTube channel and follow my Twitch and TikTok. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.